All right, thank you everyone for your patience, and let's give another round of applause to the kindergartners who were totally awesome. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, since we haven't had an assembly like this in a couple years, we can't talk while people are performing, okay? This is not like a basketball game where you should be like talking and cheering on. It's not like a movie theater where you can talk a little bit. We shouldn't be talking at all, okay? So if you find your mouth moving, you should make sure you close it, because people up here, it makes them very nervous, and they've worked very hard, so we really want to make sure we're paying attention and we're not distracting them. Okay? Now, Mrs. Strada's class is going to be doing Les Celus, which is a French-Canadian dance, and it's an example of a social dance style called the quadrille, which is similar to the square dancing we have here in the United States. Now, this dance that you're going to see, Les Celus, is actually part of a larger dance called La Saratoga, and that larger dance is actually still performed to this day on Orleans Island near Quebec City. So we hope you enjoy Les Celus. I have to turn up the volume for this. Other way. In, out, in, out, walk, other way, in, out, In. Out. Walk. Other way. In. Out. In. Out. Walk. Other way. In. Out. In. Out. From Mrs. Carter's class, fantastic job. Now, and thank you to the audience for doing much, much better about the not talking. Now, Mrs. Cruz's first grade class is going to be doing La Raspa, which is a dance from eastern Mexico, specifically from the state of Veracruz. Now, Veracruz is right next to the Gulf of Mexico, and as ships came in with lots of things to sell and trade, they also brought music and dance from around the world. And as a result, a number of kind of modern Mexican folk dances, such as La Raspa, are mixtures of Aztec, Mayan, Yaqui, African, and European music and dance. All right, let's have another round of applause for Mrs. Cruz's class for awesome performance of La Raspa. Now, Senora Reyes' second grade class is going to be doing another dance from Mexico, Los Machetes. This one is from the Jalisco region of Mexico. It was created by farm workers who used machetes as their main tool for harvest. Now, traditionally, real machetes are used while performing this dance, but we're not going to do that. We're going to do it using rhythm sticks instead.
Right? I can see why they would do that. See, no?
7, 8. In. All right, let's give another round of applause for Senor Reyes' awesome second grade class. Very, very nice. Okay. Now remember, we're doing very good at the not talking during performances, so let's keep that up. This is Senora Coronel's class doing Maria Lil, which is an adaptation of a dance from the indigenous people of Australia. The title can be translated into English as North Wind. And listen for the sound of the didgeridoo, which is a traditional native instrument to Australia that you will hear in this piece. Winterfest assembly. It is awesome to have all of you here. As I said, it's been pretty much 2 years since we've had a performance like this, so I'm really, really excited to be here. And a reminder that when we're watching people perform like this, we are not talking at all, okay? It's not like a basketball game where you kind of cheer people on, or even like a movie where you can lean over and whisper and like point at things on the screen. That'll be very distracting for the people up here, and they might think you're talking about them, okay? So just total quiet. And Ms. Casillas' class is gonna start out doing a dance called Carnavalito. This is a dance from the Andes Mountains in South America, in particular the area near the countries of Bolivia and Argentina. Now, this dance was being performed by the indigenous people of the Andes Mountains before any settlers arrived in the area from Europe. Over the years, the dance has gone through a lot of changes, and now it represents a mix of the Spanish colonial culture and the indigenous cultures of South America. Now, Senora Mascarenhas' class is doing a dance called Bela Kawi, and it's a traditional dance from African Caribbean culture. Bela is a basic term for a certain type of Creole dance, and if you're wondering what the term Creole means, it means that these dances had influences from both French and African music. This particular dance is from the island of Queruco, which is a small island in the island nation of Grenada. to Senora Mascarenhas' class for their awesome job on doing the comedy. Now, the 4th grade class of Senor Reyes is going to be doing Toy Nergiz, which is a folk dance from Armenia. Now, Armenia has a very rich history of folk dance that actually goes back thousands of years. And you didn't mishear me, I actually meant thousands of years. And the traditional style of music that you'll hear on the recording is a big part of that history. Now, a number of Armenian dances are performed with the dancers linked, usually either with pinky holds, hand holds, or shoulder holds. Today, this dance is supposed to be done with a shoulder hold, but we have adapted it, so we are being linked by rhythm sticks. Give one more round of applause to the 4th graders for their awesome job and their meeting dance. It's very, very cool. Now, this next group is Senor Custer's class. They are going to be dancing a Mexican corrido. Now, corrido is a genre of music that developed in Mexico during the 1800s, and corrido songs are typically folk ballads that tell a story. In the 20th century, the corrido style became associated with various styles of ranchera music, which includes the mariachi style. And be on the lookout for the grapevine step, which is one of the dance steps that you will traditionally see performed in corridos. to Senora Custer's 5th grade class for their amazing corrido dance. Now, finishing off the program is Mrs. Symes' class. We were doing a dance called Korobushka, and it's a dance that comes from Russia. Now, this dance began in the Russian countryside in small towns before making its way into the middle and upper class. But then later, this dance and all the culture that was surrounding it was heavily suppressed by the communist government, so it survived by being taken to immigrants, or with immigrants, to different parts of the world. And you may recognize the music, as the song was picked up and used in several modern video games. It was not easy to practice those turns. We had a lot of collisions when doing those turns, but they pulled it off awesomely. Okay? And let's give one more round of applause to all the classes who performed here, because everyone did a really great job.